Documentary genius, and I was thinking to myself, Kanye, he is a musical, lyrical genius. Thank you for all the Kanye tonight. But Kanye is not an interview genius. Have you seen him give an interview? I had to fast forward through all of them in the movie. It was crazy. When I was young, I used to think like I could marry Kanye. I did. But in hindsight, I can't even have a conversation with him. You know, like, I only want to hear him rap. And you can't have a conversation in rap. A rap's like 8 bars. And I'm a woman, I will interrupt you after 2 bars. So. And how would it go? Do like I rap back? He's like, yo, baby, why didn't you answer the phone? I always mess up the rap because I'm a comedian, sorry. Yo, baby, why didn't you answer the phone? I hate... Yo, baby... Okay, I got it. Yo, baby, why didn't you call me back? I hate when you do that. That shit is so whack. Next time, just answer the phone. If you don't pick up, I'ma leave you alone. And I'm like, Kanye, I didn't answer the phone again because you're so toxic. You're like drinking water in Michigan. I'll take that glass. Y'all are woke. We're woke, then y'all let on, huh? So, y'all heard about the new, not the new, but the Roe v. Wade overturning. Yeah. All I can think about is like, we're gonna have orphanages again, you know? And we're gonna have the babies born, but they're gonna be like, can I have more porridge, please? Okay. I sleep with a lot of blankets and pillows on my bed. And I have this like really heavy blanket on my bed. And like when my like I'm all bundled up and comfortable, if I move my arm, I feel like I'm lifting weights. If I turn over, I feel like I'm working out. It's crazy. And then I'm like hot and I have to take the blankets off. And I realize now, like, I don't have to work out like I used to anymore. Now I just go take a nap. And I love blankets. Like, when I was growing up, I used to carry a blanket everywhere. Like, when I'd go sleep over at my friend's house, I had my blanket. That was my preferred blanket. Even up until college. Like, they called me Linus. You know, the guy from Charlie Brown who had the blanket and sucked his thumb. And then... like I say, when I was an adult, I was like, oh, I can't take my blanket to adult sleepovers. It's weird, right? But I was still sucking on things. Toes. I'm kidding, I don't suck on... I gotta clarify, like, I don't really suck on toes. I'm a comedian, like, why do I have to clarify? It doesn't matter, I'll leave you... I play games a lot on my phone, and they're always, like, advertising new games to me. And they advertise like what I can only describe as poverty games, you know, like it's a woman that her man kicks her out of the house with the baby because he's cheating on her, and she has to go to a new place and decorate it, and it's called like Homescapes. And I'm like, this is the weirdest game, you know? And I know I'd fail at that game. Like, you have to, like, repair broken windows, and I'm living like that now. So it's like, why is this a game? I want to have fun. Why don't they make, like, property games where, you know, like, I'm rich, and I'm buying up all the property and turning them into Airbnbs? You know? Rich people games where I'm like, oh, trying to figure out who else is going to raise my kids. Driving golf courses around my neighborhood, or carts around my neighborhood. I'll do that, okay. I'll get off on this. I just want to tell you, like, it's really important that you carefully read things. Like, I'm always online and commenting and stuff, and my friend, he posted this picture, and it was like, oh, cherish things while you have them. R.I.P. Rocco. Of Rocco's Tacos, by the way. And I was like, oh my God. So I texted him, I was like, yo, did Rocco's die? And he's like, no, why would you think that? And I was like, well, you posted it. And he's like, oh, it was R/P, not RIP. And I was like, okay, fine. And I go back to the post, and I'm like reading it, go down in the comments. I'm like, see, that person thought that it was really sad, too, you know? So it was misleading. And then when I go back and then actually read it, the person said, oh, well said. And when I read it closely enough, I realized it was Rocco who said that it was well said. All right.